let's just sit back and enjoy second half of the program tonight.
you all. I wanted to give my testimony. I want to thank God for my salvation, first and foremost. The day I got saved was like the best day of my life. I grew up in a Christian home all my life, but I didn't really have a personal relationship with Him. And September 18, 2016, I asked God to come into my heart, and He saved me. And I can say that every day. It's a teaching experience. Every day I know that He's with me, that He's living inside of me, and that He's teaching me more about Himself and how I need to be more like Him. I want to thank God for my family, for my parents, just how they invested in me, not only with music lessons, but school-wise, and just being my mom and dad for 19 years and showing the love of Christ to me, really wanting me to grow up in God's Word, even though they didn't have that chance. But I'm grateful that God saved both of them and gave them the desire to raise me and my siblings in His Word. I'm thankful for my siblings and all that they mean to me, and thankful that they're very forgiving and very patient. My little sister, I can be very pushy at times and want things my way, but I'm grateful that when I finally do realize I'm wrong and try to apologize, they're just so forgiving and humble. And I'm thankful for my church family, especially this church family. I'm just very grateful for God putting you in my life and just using you in my life. Many of you who have been an encouragement, I know you were praying for me, and just also with your testimony showing me how to be a Christian in this world. I'm grateful for the music talent God has given me. At 4 years old, my parents started me learning the piano, and I started out with my church pianist at that time, who I had been watching, really interested in, and she taught me for a couple of years, taught me the basics, and then when she could not teach anymore, God led us to a pastor's wife near us, where I spent most of my time with. She taught me how to play in church. I started improvising around that age, around 7 or 8, and I remember my first offertory. I was probably 7, and I chose to play Like River Glorious, and it was a new pastor, and it was my first offertory ever, and I remember playing. It was my own improvisation ever, and after the 4th verse, the pastor stood up to make announcements, but I kept going. I was having so much fun, I decided I wanted a 5th and a 6th stanza. So I played my 5th and 6th stanza, and after that, then I was done. And the pastor kind of sat there, like, trying to figure out if I was finished or not. But I remember that, and after that, like, I guess I needed some training time before I got to play again. But it was, I remember that offertory for this day. I was just having so much fun, and God really gave me that gift to improvise hymns, just to experiment with the sounds and the notes, and I really enjoyed doing that. I remember when I first told my teacher I wanted to show her something, I played Shout to the Time of Storm, my own arrangement, and I just remember she was like, wow, well, this is what you can do here, and I was kind of like, I felt like she should have jumped up and said, wow, that's so amazing. But she really helped me and shape my ability, shape the skill, and I remember she let me play it in our recital, and she kept encouraging me every time I bring an arrangement. She showed me how to improvise a little better. And by the time I was ready to go into my next teacher, we just really grown close together. She really didn't want to let me go, but I'm glad that she was willing to let me go further and wasn't selfish and said, okay, I'm going to keep you. I remember she said, I can't teach you anymore, and at first I didn't believe her because this is a teacher I've known for a long time, and I felt I could learn more, but she wanted me to go ahead and get some classical education. And I spent about 3 years with a classical instructor, and I joined the piano quartet that he led, and I learned a lot. It wasn't music. I love that music, but it wasn't music I was familiar with. I would always been in church. I always played hymns, but I was glad to get that classical education and implement that into my hymn playing as well. And then we moved here in 2016, and I was without a teacher, and I remember praying for a long time, and I think it was our first Christmas there, Pastor Mike asked me, what do you want for Christmas? And I was like, I looked straight at him, I was like, I want a piano teacher. And he was like, well, we can't get that right now. And I held back my promise, I was like, you could teach me. But I'm glad that he was willing to share his time with me and teach me here. And I've definitely learned a lot. If I were to go back and listen to an old play recording, then I just seen the tremendous difference. I'm very grateful Pastor Mike spending his time and showing me things that may have been awkward at first, but I'm glad I did them and practiced them and able to enhance my skill. And now concerning college, I'm really excited. The teacher I have, teacher I'm going to have, he's very encouraging. He's very excited about having me this year, and I'm excited too because this is part of the education I didn't quite get during elementary and high school with the class of education, the performance experience. And I'm really looking forward to what God's going to do and allow me to enhance my skill and where He's going to take me. I do have a vision for newly planted churches who don't have any instrumentalists or pianists of any kind, and God has really, I feel like since last year, God has really placed the burden on my heart. I was like, God, what do you want me to do? I'm only one person, I can't travel to each church every single Sunday. But then I started thinking about young prodigies, thinking about how it was hard for me when I was younger to get lessons regularly and how just find the right teacher and the affordable price. And I was thinking of young people out there who have an extraordinary talent that God's given them, but they waste it out in the world and they are not serving God and they don't know the person who gave them talent. And God has really placed the burden in my heart to perhaps start a school to get these young prodigies in and teach them, and that they would get saved and God would spread them, lead them to all those churches that are in need of instrumentalists.
Amen.
I don't know how He's going to do it. Only one person. I know He's able, and if He's giving me that, then I know He's going to perform it. I know He's going to send me people to help me and who have the same vision. Throughout this past year, God has really teaching me to trust Him. I've been learning that He's faithful to me, that He's constant, and who He is, and I don't have to worry. I don't have to behave like I think He's going to change. Like one day He's going to love me, one day He's going to hate me, and one day He's going to bless me, and then one day He's going to just leave me out by myself. But I can trust Him. And especially this past summer, I got to go to Bob Jones for Edu Camp and music, and the week was wonderful. It was like a retreat with God. But at the end of the week, I was looking through my Bible and I found the verse Psalm 73:26, which says, "My flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." And I was like, wow, that sums up my whole week, because the first half of the week was great, and the last half of the week was not stressful, but it was difficult a little bit emotionally for some things. And I remember every day I would keep at, like, when the tears were coming, just like, God, you're my strength. God, you're my strength. You've got to help me through this day. And that verse really summed up the whole week. And I've decided to claim that verse really for as long as He have me here. Just that when it feels like I can't go on, when it feels like my flesh fails, my heart fails, and I just don't have it anymore. And God is the strength of my heart, and I can depend on Him and lean on Him. And I have one more verse I'd like to share. I remember discovering this verse a while back, and it just hit me for some reason. The chapter of Psalm 83 is actually a prayer of Asaph. Asaph is praying that God would destroy Israel's enemies. And the last verse is that men may know that Thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the Most High over all the earth. And I know that time he's asking God to show Himself mighty on Israel's behalf. But for me, I felt that that should be a prayer of mine. Not only asking God to work on behalf, but asking that my life would be such that God, people would know that God's name is Jehovah, and He is the Most High over all the earth. I thank you for coming, and I have 2 more songs I'd like to play for you, and I hope you enjoy them. Thank you.